as we both suck, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
We always do, and always have.
All right, Nick. I await your character selection.
Yeah, let's do like an Eden run.
An Eden run. I like it, and you can give me a seed, and I'll be ready.
I have 60 Eden tokens. Why couldn't have been 9 more, huh? All right, let's get a seed going.
They keep saying, "Oh God, Nick, I started an Eden run by accident."
Oh, well, if you want, we could just do it like this. Then that's fine.
All right.
I think I got a pretty nice run actually. I've got the unknown as my space
Oh,
bar.
so you're not gonna do my seed?
I like my seed though, and I have like really strong everything.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna quit my seed because
Let's just do 2 separate runs.
We can do 2 separate Eden runs if you want to.
It's okay.
I'm not the one you have to tell it's okay. I'm totally fine with it. I got, Book of Belial range upgrade here, but
Chat, how you feel about all this? Is this okay with you?
That's who you got to impress there. Yeah, you got to impress chat.
Let's work this out together, chat. You and me.
People always say, oh, you got 270 Eden tokens. You should play as Eden. Yo, dog, the Eden tokens, they don't go down.
Yo, dog.
You gotta lose as Eden in order to get rid of the Eden tokens. And that just doesn't happen all that often. All you need is 1 win to make it up for it.
What does the unknown do again? I've only had it like once before.
Is it unknown or missing no or undefined?
Oh, yeah, no, it's the 3 different items that are scrambled together. Does that make sense?
Is it undefined? Does it have half a compass in it somewhere?
Yeah, like half a compass in the bottom and a map at the top, or like a contract, and then it's like a bloody tampon in the bottom left.
It's pretty gross. Every time you use that, it teleports you to a special room.
Like secret room or
any room that is special.
What makes a special room?
I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna give you a room, and you tell me if it's special or not.
Okay, done.
A room with nothing special about it. It has some enemies on it.
Probably not special.
That is a room that is a special. You are correct.
I don't think it works like that.
A golden room with an item on a pedestal contained somewhere in the middle.
All right, that depends. What item is it?
No, it doesn't depend at all. That's going to be a special room for you.
All right. Well, I mean, that sounds like a special room then.
The shop is a special room. Second secret room is a special room. Secret room is a special room, and
like a
error
cursed
room. I don't remember actually if a cursed room is special or not special.
Because the thing about cursed rooms is when you walk out of them, you take a half a heart of damage.
Yeah.
And that could be a real problem if I don't expect to have to do that all of a sudden.
Sure, I mean,
Yeah. Yep.
When you take on Defined, you're kind of committing yourself to zaniness anyway,
no.
and with zaniness, there's a certain element of risk. Otherwise, it's not zany. It's just, being a soccer mom, going to the grocery store and picking up some organic broccoli, right?
All right, so as it turns out, I used my whatever the hell this item's called, and it took me to the room I already had opened with the item in it, and
Yeah.
it was the mom's bottle of pills.
Okay.
Used that, and it was bad trip.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm now down to 1 spirit heart as my entire health pool.
All right, man. You'll figure it out. I've got faith in you.
You say that a lot. Well, there's a tinted rock here. Let's see what this has.
You'll be fine. I have faith.
All right, 1 spirit heart. Back
To
up to 2.
some degree. I'll take my pill to be safe. There you go. I got puberty. No one's balling out of control here. It's the first floor. Don't worry about it too much.
I would rather have puberty than lose 1 heart.
Nah, dude, because then when you lose the heart, you know that you have a full health pill in your rotation. Because bad trip becomes full health, Bad trip is a good pill as long as you don't die.
Really, really positive.
If you do die, though, then, just uninstall.
Have that kind of optimism. Yeah, just uninstall the whole game. All right, ball of bandages. There's a good first item.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic because that's your tone of voice for sarcasm.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm kind of forgetting that there's a special tone for that. No, I actually wanted this because it means that I might get, the lady out of the
Nothing wrong with the first floor ball of bandages, man.
I want the lady out of this.
So here's my strategy for undefined in the early game. And you can take it or leave it because there are multiple ways that you could do it. I don't think that you should use undefined every time it comes off cooldown. I think you should make sure you've gone to the item room and the boss room, maybe the shop, that's up to you, before you use it, because you don't want to miss out on those. So that's my strategy for that, and then try to stack up, if you can, enough money to buy battery charges from the shop so you can spam it like a couple of times at the end of a floor. That way, you can get to the error room. The error room is actually really important to get to so that you can actually Oh, I walked into the freaking fire. The air room's really important to get to because you can farm up items on it.
All right.
I would recommend it.
So, but it can take you to a room you've already been to, though. So
Of course, yeah.
it's really just about farming it then.
Well, it's probabilistic, you know.
Wait just a goddamn minute here.
Yeah.
I have 6 spirit hearts all of a sudden.
Yeah. What'd you pick up?
I just got the rosary.
Okay. Yeah.
Why do I have 6 spirit hearts? What just happened there?
Rosary gives you 3.
Oh, that was 3. Okay, I like looked away from the top of the screen, and then all of a sudden I had a ton of hearts. I didn't realize it was 3.
Yeah. There's no need to fret.
It's all right. I was fretting a little bit.
I could understand. I felt the fretting, but
I was really upset about having all this health that I didn't understand.
you don't have to worry about it, man. But now that you picked up the rosary, you got to deal with the Bible at some point.
I'll deal with it.
Dang. All right. Can't go to that cursed room yet. I'm just gonna permaban Josh from my chat, probably.
Oh, did he say hi or something?
No, he's being a shit disturber as usual. Playing up, he enjoys the tension. I think enjoys the attention from getting a reaction out of chat. Doesn't care what kind of deleterious effects it ends up causing.
We pay him to be a shit disturber.
I don't pay him at all anymore.
Not for him, then like who would do it? Brandon the fish.
I don't need a shit disturber, dude. The whole internet is just all about disturbing shit, and I'm a shit disturber as well. But not to my friends. Well, sometimes.
You want to see some disturbing shit? Go to that RWTF.
That. Go to that RW.TF.
Pretty gross shit over there. Disturbing even.
That WTF subreddit, boy. They've sure got some wild stuff over there.
I'm not wrong.
It's just the way it's phrased is great.
I don't care how it's phrased. I say what I say, and only what I say.
Josh just raised the dongers, you scumbag. It's your chat that's naturally a bunch of shit disturbers. Oh, I don't think it's natural. I think that it is
You're saying they're coached.
I think it's a learned behavior, and I think Josh is enabling it. That's my hypothesis about that.
Seriously doubt that. Thank you very much, 15J Martin _ for 2 months in a row. And also thank you, LinMac, for your resubscription there, too. Much appreciated. Oh, look at this. Mom's knife. What a shitty item this is.
Wow, this guy. I should have played on your seed, but I got distracted by your joke and hit the spacebar while I was waiting for the seed to come in.
I think I'll just use the unknown here. Okay. Took me to a special room.
I have to know, Nick. Did you take Mom's knife?
I don't want to tell you now. I feel like I'm giving in.
Proto Saber 363. Thank you very much for the subscription, by the way.
Come on, just give me 1 heart. You can do this. Nope. All right.
I told you Josh is an enabler. He also just shouted out the subscriber, though, so I'm of 2 minds about it. But I'll take it up when I see him next week anyway.
Yeah, it's like 8 days away.
Yeah, PAX is real soon, man. I'm so excited that Josh is not staying in my room for the first time in like 5 years.
I will have a hard time believing that Josh won't be around, though.
Oh,
like,
Josh will be.
I'm
I'm sure he'll be around, but we've swapped out for this year in our living arrangements. We swapped out Josh for Fox, which I think is it's a trade that is, as I get older, I'm happier with.
As I get older,
I know Fox isn't gonna throw potato chips in anyone's face or break our door handle or anything like that.
What did you say he was going to do to me last time? You had this whole story that things Fox does to people.
I don't know. He'll probably suck your dick just for fun.
Wow.
He doesn't mean anything.
Fox, don't listen to him.
He doesn't mean anything by it. It's the way he likes to say hello.
He doesn't even know what he's saying anymore. Poor Fox.
Don't even give me this poor Fox bullshit.
It is poor Fox. Leave him alone.
You should see the discussions that everyone thinks that I am the greatest scum of all time. I am like the most reasonable and nicest member of the friendship community that I live in.
Leave Fox alone.
Fox is nice to everyone except me. Josh, on the other hand, Josh is extremely nice, but also a loose cannon.
You're right about that.
His cannons are not well secured to the environment.
Yeah,
they can go off in any direction, basically.
You gotta watch out for Josh's cannon.
You can get hit by some shrapnel.
Something like that.
Get caught with the buckshot. He's out of control sometimes. Yo, Chad, you're gonna see. Maybe you won't see, but I'll come back from. I haven't seen Fox in a social setting really in over a year. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna come back with some stories about that guy.
I'm gonna try and record all of it, chat. So just let.
Don't do it. I hate you when you and Fox are gonna get along really well. The motherfucker is like TMZ. Anytime anything happens, he takes a picture of it. And I gotta like put my hand over my face. Real fun vacation. Everything I do is in the public eye.
I mean, I will, of course, exercise discretion.
I don't think this is why I'm like.
You flipped out. I had one instance of recording at that last PAX thing, and you like found all these problems with it.
Well, you were like, check out all this.
8 minutes long.
Check out all this swag that we got for free from publishers, and I'm like, I don't know if you really want to, you know, be cataloging that necessarily.
It was like 3 things. One of them was a Magica hoodie. Who cares?
Yeah, man.
You guys upset that I got a Magica hoodie? I'll give it to you.
I just like when I'm like, I'm gonna spend like $1,000 and go on vacation, and then people are like, I'm gonna use this for work and film everything, so you better be on your best behavior. And I'm like, I gotta cut loose, man.
There's a little portion of our work selves that exists in our actual personal life too, right?
Not necessarily. I think you will that into existence.
I don't mind that existence. That's all right.
By the way, you got a Magica hoodie?
You got one too.
I do not have a Magica hoodie. Oh, it wasn't a freaking hoodie.
I didn't say I meant a hood.
It's literally a hood.
Yeah, I was in the hood. What's wrong with that?
Don't ever say that again. Also, exactly, chat. What happens at PAX stays at PAX.
That's not true.
What if I wanted to get loose and snort some illicit narcotics, Nick?
You think I would tell them about that?
I don't know. I think you might be filming in the background looking to sell that shit to the National Enquirer.
Oh my God, you
like
don't
that.
trust me very much then.
I don't know. This is why I'm wary about this whole karaoke thing. I feel like if we go to karaoke, I gotta get up at the start of it and be like, all right, everybody have fun. Also, no fucking filming, you freaking pop.
Filming is priority number 1 for
Dude,
that.
You're gonna make people very socially conscious about the cage. I don't care. This guy is out of control.
I just want to have a good time and share it with the world. We can all have a good time together.
No.
No,
You gotta
it's
draw the
fine.
line at some point, man.
The line is right after I record a vlog.
Chad, I'm not saying that I do illicit narcotics. I'm saying that if I went off the deep end and chose to, I don't want it to be,
He's not gonna do that.
a news story.
Thank you, Nase Boy, also for that subscription. Didn't mean to let that go by there. We're just embroiled in a little bit of controversy a second ago.
Exactly. I'm just saying, man, if I wanted to record videos, I could save a lot of money and just do it from home, not have to get in a giant metal tube in the sky and fly literally across, the largest continent on the earth.
It's not every day I get to go to Boston and hang out with the Northernlion.
Yeah, so enjoy it. Put your camera down, freaking, Outlast.
It's a business opportunity, man. You know it.
It's not a business opportunity. He records some shit on the show floor, not just exploiting Northernlion's,
Somebody's got to do it.
Every,
2 out of 3 guppy items.
If we start filming karaoke, I'm gonna content ID match the shit out of it.
I don't think you'll do that.
I'm at least, if I'm gonna have videos of me singing karaoke posted, I'm getting the ad revenue. I'll tell you that much.
I mean, what about recording myself? Is that admissible to you?
Yeah, go nuts, man. You,
all right.
You do so. Record yourself having sexual intercourse if you want to.
All right.
Post it on
not gonna happen, but
xvideos.wtf. See if I care. Monetize it. Start a GoFundMe page.
you're still just bitter about that time when I recorded us dancing and you didn't want to dance with us.
Yeah, man, because
That's all this is.
we're already on the spot at PAX. I don't want to be dancing on the show floor like
Bear
a freak.
Taffy's busting fucking cutting a rug and you're just like awkwardly standing there like, get these fuckers away from me.
I'm over here trying to build some legitimacy for our industry, and then this motherfucker's like, dance for me. I'm gonna monetize.
Yeah,
this
that's what I said. Dance for me. I said that.
Dance for me. I'm gonna monetize this video and post it on YouTube for the world to see, and you're not gonna get a freaking dime of it.
I didn't say that.
Dance for me, clown, because that's all you are.
Well, not all of us can produce 75 Binding of Isaac Rebirth videos a day, so we gotta do what we can to survive in this crazy world.
You could if you had the same time dilation strategies that I employ on a
Dilate something here. It's not time, though.
Oh, shit.
I don't know what it actually is, to be
I'm not
honest.
pregnant yet, so I'm a little concerned. Don't tell me to clamp
sun
down,
card.
Chad.
Clamp down?
No, it's with no P on the end.
Oh.
It's clam, like a
Don't clam down.
bivalve.
Alright, just use 2 unknowns, got nothing out of it.
All you really need is, well, like your obligation now is to use it on the chest in order to get as many chests as possible.
Yeah, I'd be into that.
So you just like, I don't know, get a 9-volt, get a nun's habit.
I got the 9-volt already, haven't gotten the nun's habit.
Oh yeah, just keep that stuff going, and maybe you can get like a sharp plug or something like that, and you can just do the chest like 100 times. And you'll get all the items in the game, which is it's actually a lot of fun depending on the order that you get them.
There's some items I don't have, so that sounds like a good plan, actually. Oh, there's my guppy item. Beautiful, I'm guppy now.
This is really fast.
Yeah, what was this? This is floor 4, actually, so it's pretty early.
Yeah.
Card against humanity, that sucks.
Should race, man.
Oh my god, another guppy item.
You're super guppy.
I got 4 guppy items now. So take unknown or guppy's head? Well, I can't get all the items with guppy's head.
Look, there's going to be plenty of opportunities in
Alright.
the future to have Guppy's head, I'm sure.
You're right.
Just, I would enjoy yourself with a little unknown action.
Thank you, by the way, for all those donations. I'm going to read those after this segment. But I'm much appreciative of that.
If Nick gets $1,000 in donations today, he'll make a video of me taking a shit at PAX.
Wait.
I
You
didn't
said
say
that?
I didn't say I consented to it. I just said that's what's going to happen.
Alright, I'm in.
All right, you're not... Are we
I'm
in the
really
same-
not comfortable trying to sneak in on him shitting, though.
Who said you had to sneak in? Maybe I'll do it with the door open.
Oh my god.
I'm very comfortable with
Are
everybody.
you
that's
trying to
around.
make me $1,000 right now? You
Well,
go from don't record me fucking singing to record me shitting.
You can record me singing as long as it's not
Ultimate
copyrighted
scum.
material that'll get me in trouble with the EMG Record Union.
I won't do that. You know, today's apparently like the 2-year anniversary of the show.
Well, that explains a lot.
What?
That explains why we're here. I
Why?
don't know. I don't know. I don't
We
even
would
know
have
what
been
I'm
here
saying.
whether or not that was the case.
Was that true? I don't know if that's totally true. You're probably right though.
Yeah, I believe it.
That's pretty crazy, you know? Last year when it was like the 1-year anniversary, I was like, "Whoa, that's wild." Now I'm like, you know, it feels like 2 years.
Wow.
That came out maybe a little bit
What a
more
thing to
negative than I
say.
meant it to, but it was it just like I'm like, yeah, 2 years. That feels about
2
right.
years. I am fucking sick of doing this, basically.
I'm doing Isaac for
75
in
years.
October. It'll be 5 fucking years, which is crazy.
Alright, that is crazy, actually.
So you know, I've got a great patience and tolerance, and mostly I can just turn off the structures in my brain that are responsible for, like, you know, dopamine production.
Right.
So instead of being like, this isn't giving me a good enough hit, I'm just like, just live with it, man. It's all good. So yeah. Long story short, I have abnormal, perhaps, tolerance to stuff like that, which is why we're still here. And I'm glad that so many people have chosen to join us on this journey as well.
I'm still here, too.
Nick is still here as well.
I have an abnormal tolerance for scumbaggery. That's why I'm still here.
I can understand that, yeah. I'm not perfect. You know, stronger resolve than some people. They shall not be named.
Yeah,
and, you know,
no, I see what you're saying with that.
maybe are in my chat right now trying to be a shit disturber. Could have just been on the show right now. What are you doing right now? Fucking nothing, apparently. Just wasting time. How do you feel about that, Josh?
I think he just invited you in the call, actually, Josh.
Yeah, he's not invited. Not until 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We got to set it up like a wrestling show. Since Josh is everybody's favorite out of all 3 of us, we got to save him till the end so we can keep viewership kind of like buoyed through
Yeah,
the middle section when
that's
we're
true.
playing Toribosh. There's a whole methodology to it. I'm very jealous of your Eden run right now, I gotta say.
Yeah, you should just be better, and then you'll have one like this.
It's a shame. Like, I've gotten all the deals with the devil. I mean, I'm not doing terribly. I've got some decent setup here. Book of Belial and all that, but I don't have any guppy items, no Death's Touch, no Brimstone, no Mark, no Pacts, no Ceremonial Robes, Abaddon, No
This is
guppy
just a
items.
list of good items that you don't have. Okay.
Yeah, well, I've had like 4 deals with the devil, so I'm surprised I haven't gotten anything there.
You should be super guppy by now.
I would love to be super guppy right now. I have shielded tears. That's like the
Those
best.
are good.
It is pretty good. But the worst thing about shielded tears, you're not gonna like this one, Nick. The worst thing about shielded tears is that if you have Death's Touch, it makes your scythes turn into normal balls again.
That's awful.
Yeah, I know. It takes it from like an 8 out of 10 item to like a negative 50.
Oh wow, 48-hour energy. That's really good.
That is, it's potentially game busting for you. Not that it sounds like you need it.
Thank you also, Case Croissant, for that subscription.
Isn't that like a French folk song? Case croissant, croissants, whatever will be, will be.
I've never heard of that one, no.
Je voudrais croissant, s'il vous plaît. Je voudrais
You do
un
speak a little
croissant.
French.
Enough to order a croissant.
There you go.
Enough to order a croissant of various sizes. For example, je voudrais un petit croissant.
Oh, that's a little one.
Or how about je voudrais un très petit croissant?
Did you say Dre? I thought you'd forgotten, actually.
Oh, here we go.
I just became Ultra Guppy. What does that mean?
That means there's no more guppy items. Rejoice.
I got the hairball, also.
That's the worst of all of them, but, you know, still worth
Every single one of them now.
Kate really likes Guppy's hairball. She takes it, like, on its own merits, without any considerations for becoming Guppy. I mean, that's a bonus, but...
Did I miss a subscriber, guys? I think I did. Oh, Slam Your Jam subscribed for 3 months in a row. I'm a big fan of slamming my jams and slamming, you know, whatever, really.
Yeah. Slammin' Salmon. That movie's, like, it's like a 4 out of 10. Could be worse.
That's the... What is it? Broken Lizard.
That is... Yeah, it's Broken Lizard.
What happened to that lizard?
I don't know if it was ever really... I don't think it started.
Functional?
Yeah,
It's like
exactly.
a dysfunctional lizard all the way through.
Yeah, pretty much.
Poor thing.
Ever since, like, Super Troopers, at least.
I hope they keep feeding it crickets, at least.
Yeah, all right, yeah. You've demonstrated a base knowledge of what the lizard eats. Yeah, that's definitely true.
It's broken. It just needs to go to the vet.
I'm with you. I'm following the joke thus far.
You could add to it if you want.
That's not necessary. There's not really anywhere to go on that.
Yeah, chat gets it. Poor lizard.
Could be worse. It could be Grandma's Boy. Yeah, I mean,
That movie's not so bad.
the Slammin' Salmon is probably better than a Grandma's Boy.
How about Tower Heist?
Tower Heist is better than all 3 of them, but still not very good. But, like, certainly, like, objectively better.
I feel like
But
I won.
I feel like the Slammin' Salmon has more character. Tower Heist strikes me as this little generic.
No, come on. Tower Heist has a ton of character.
Dude. Tower Heist, I don't know if Tower Heist has a lot of character, Nick. I respect your
I
enjoyment
don't
of
even
Tower
get
Heist.
how you could not like that. Come on.
What are you talking about? It's like the most... It's directed by Brett Ratner, who is like the most generic director. He did like X-Men 3 and the Rush Hour films. It's
Dude,
like...
Transformers movies are 100 times more generic than Tower Heist ever could be.
I would rather watch Tower Heist than Transformers movies.
Right,
But-
because they're boring.
No, well, yeah, they are boring, but I don't think Michael Bay is generic. I think Michael Bay has his own style that I don't like.
Okay.
Kate, don't sell me out in chat. She said, Ryan says he doesn't like ice cream, but I find my ice cream gets lower from time to time.
Oh, I see what she's getting at. A little bit of hypocrisy, maybe, underneath the surface.
It's the cats.
Don't let them eat that ice cream. You'll end up with a broken lizard.
All right. X3 was the best X-Men in the series. All right, somebody ban that man. Is he a subscriber? No, he's banned.
Thank you very much, Foil Fencer, for the subscription. Let's get some hype in chat, please.
If you want to try to fucking tell me that X3 is the best of the X-Men series, you have to pay me for the right to share your opinion. It might not seem fair, but if you're going to lie, at least I want to profit from it. X3 is, like, by far the worst.
X3 is really bad.
X1 is good. X2 is great. X3 is awful.
I'm not with you on the great on X2.
Dude, X2 is fucking awesome. Don't even give me this shit.
It's passable.
It's Mr. Tower Heist telling me X2. is not.
I'm just being honest. You want me to lie and say it's great? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna make any money off of that either.
I want you to tell the truth and say it's great, because it is.
The truth is that it's not great.
X2
and I'm brave.
X2 is a great fucking movie.
And
Chad
I'm
is right.
brave.
I saw somebody in chat that said that like Nick's favorite game is like a fucking interactive postmodern painting, and his favorite.
No, it's actually like Super Metroid, so that's not true at all.
His favorite movie is the most generic like action comedy.
I never said it was my favorite movie.
You talk like it's your favorite movie.
One of my favorite movies is probably Aliens or Terminator 2 or Groundhog Day. I like all of those a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Tower Heist isn't even in that. So
I've
you
noticed
can't
that Tower
say
Heist is not in there, but Tower Heist is kind of like Aliens meets Terminator 2 meets Groundhog Day, so I can understand why you like it. They share a lot of elements together.
Sometimes when people say something is like another thing, they say something comes something. Do you ever think that's kind of funny?
Yeah, like they should really... I get that there's a history of using Latin in, like, you know, academic organizations.
Yeah, but it's like cum, though.
Right, yeah, you're going to say, like, magna cum loudly?
Yeah,
Magnus cum loudly?
Magnus comes loudly.
Why don't you just say, well, I graduated magna cum laude. Why don't you just, as a university, be like, I was top 2%.
And then they get the dude with the chalice and the weird mace.
Yeah, man. Get the motherfucker with like the weird scepter and the scented lanterns out of my...
Septum.
It's 2015. We should have, instead of embracing that kind of ancient tradition, we should be going far in the opposite direction. They should fly in on like fucking hoverboats. And exactly.
Water jetpacks.
They should fly in on water jetpacks like Frank Marino in Eastbound and Down.
You know what a water jetpack is, right?
I'm aware of I've seen the water jetpacks in action on multiple
It takes the water out of the ocean and recycles it to keep you in the air.
I'm aware of, yeah, you really, you know.
I just want to make sure you understand the full breadth of how cool that is.
What is a water jetpack? This is going to sound ridiculous, but by the way, X3 is best you scum has just subscribed. You know what? You put your money where your mouth is, there you go. Also, if you tell me that X3 is the best of the X-Men movies, there's no doubt that you were straight up like, okay, X3 came out in 2005, so you were probably 12, so you were born you were born in 1993. You got to go back and watch the X-Men movies to say shit like that, because for real, that's just a lie.
You actually don't you're not obligated to go back and watch them because they're pretty average movies mostly.
Hey, it's that one person just subscribed as well. Dude, X3 is bad, though.
You really don't have to watch them. I'm okay with it.
The other 4 X-Men movies, ignoring the Wolverine ones, are like 1,000 times better.
Just watch, like, Steve Carell's 40-Year-Old Virgin or something.
That movie's alright.
See? That's better than what you'd have with your X-Men experience most of the time.
It is, I don't know, man. X2, First Class, and Days of Future Past, I think, are better than 40-Year-Old Virgin. And I like 40-Year-Old Virgin well enough.
What about Wolverine Origins? That's where you find out the origins of Wolverine.
Yeah, that's not that good.
See, the thing about that Wolverine has a lot of origins. His beginning story is the thing we need to hear about constantly.
I don't even get it, man. Because there was, like, when I was watching Days of Future Past, he'll still have flashbacks to, like, Brian Cox playing, you know, Colonel Stryker. And I'm like, oh, we're still in, like, that same universe? It's been, like almost 20 years. We're still there? Hugh Jackman, man, he still looks, like, really good.
Yeah, his Ackman's real big. It's weird how much we need to hear about how his skeleton is made out of adamantium. Who fucking cares?
In Days of Future Past, he's got a... Oh, yes. Sorry. Ken Marino, not Frank Marino. That's my mistake. Thank you for that. No, for real. I don't know who Frank Marino is. I think I got him confused with Frank Stallone. It's like Dan Marino's dad or something. But
a football player, right?
Yeah. Well, Frank Marino, I don't know. But Dan Marino, yes. He's also an actor from Ace Ventura, #1.
Oh, yeah, sweet.
But in Days of Future Past, I can't believe how long it's taken me to get out this completely meaningless sentence. In Days
Just
of
make
Future
it take
Past,
longer.
There is a scene in which he has bone claws. The end.
Right, but yet we need to talk about it every fucking day.
Yeah, he's a fan favorite or something.
And it's like, oh, Sabretooth. Oh, he's like Wolverine, but different. Ooh, big deal.
What was the last time you saw an X-Men movie?
The last one that came out, I saw that at some point.
Days of Future Past?
Wait, wasn't there another one? Something about school.
That was from like 4 years ago.
Yeah, I thought that was the last one. They made
No,
another
that's
one
not-
since
no,
then?
They made another one since then, yeah.
Fucking hell, just stop making these fucking movies.
They're
They make one
really
every
good.
2 days.
Dude, they're really good. Days of Future Past was awesome.
Are they coming out straight to DVD at this point? Because there's got to be 50 of them.
No, they're straight up making like 400,
Oh
$500
my
million
God.
at the box office and also being critical darlings.
I don't even believe you.
You
How are
should-
they critical darlings and there's 100 of them?
You should look it up, man. They're very successful films, and, generally speaking, they're well received as well.
They should really go and reboot the story of Wolverine's origin. That's
They don't
something we
ha-
need to
I
hear
think
about.
I think they've given up on that, I hope, at least.
They should do Sabretooth's origin so we can also talk about Wolverine in the past.
How are you cynical about the freaking
No,
X-Men films, but you like Tower Heist, man?
I
don't
love
get it.
Iron Man. If we could just make 20 more of those.
Dude, I like Iron Man as well, but you should be way more cynical about how Iron Man's going than how X-Men's going. Iron
I
Man
still haven't
3
seen
was
3,
like-
actually.
Well, then you don't strike me as a huge fan. Star Hoarder, thank you very much for the subscription as well. If you,
I get
if
what
you want to
you're
be
saying,
cynical about
actually.
it, we can be cynical about a franchise together if we talk about Spider-Man.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, I'm in.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
sick of- but the X-Men movies, they're still solid, man. They're not getting worse as time goes on.
Whoa, I got a Black Lotus
That's really good, yeah.
in another I Am Error room.
The air runes are solid, man.
The second one I've gotten HP up ×3. It only gave me 1, though.
Nah, it gives you a black heart, a blue heart, and a red heart.
Oh, I already have full health, so, I
Well,
only saw
that
the
would
red one.
explain it,
I
man.
only saw the red one. I don't understand Nick's hate on X-Men. It's stupid, honestly. Yeah, well, I mean, honestly, it is stupid. I have nothing more to say about that.
This guy. The cynicism about X-Men just strikes me as being baseless.
Oh my god. I have to pull back the curtain again and reveal the fact that I'm not actually this invested in this whole argument.
For
I
once,
just, it's
I want,
funny.
I want to know your genuine opinion for once. I don't want the Nick in the Iron Mask, you know? I
Nobody
want the-
knows that I play a slight character when I do this show sometimes. I
don't
exaggerate
even
my
know.
opinions.
At some point, the character becomes the person.
Yeah. I the first one was okay, the second one was like, third one was pretty bad.
Yeah, what about the two after that, though?
I actually don't really remember. I only saw the one, right? The
First
they were in
class.
a plane. Yeah, the first class.
They were in a plane in every single X-Men
Yeah,
film.
but I said because first class, right? So it's like a plane designation. That's why I remembered it that way.
Oh my god.
That one was pretty average also, if I remember. Thank you, Star Hoarder, for the subscription.
Yeah, it's pretty average. I mean, it's no Tower Heist.
Why do you think I compare everything to Tower Heist? Come on now. We're adults here. You think adults talk about Tower Heist as much as I do?
I
Not true.
don't know what answer you're looking for out of that question, to be honest with you. It's not a plane either, it's a jet.
Whatever. Aren't jets planes?
This is a subcategory.
I don't see what the problem is with that.
You want to see planes, you can watch Pixar's Planes, or you can watch Planes 2, Fire and Rescue.
Is that what they do now? They just pick like a mode of transportation and then they make a movie about it in 3D?
I don't know what happened at Pixar, man.
They do planes, they do cars. What else? They do trains,
I think there may or may not be a trains in production.
subway cars,
Yeah?
razor
That would be a horror film,
rollerblades,
though.
subway cars. Did you ever see Midnight Meat Train?
I never saw Midnight Meat Train, Nick.
I think you'd like it.
Yeah?
It's a movie about subway trains, and there's like a murder on it, and someone sees it from another subway train, and then they try to figure out what the murder's about.
Oh, cool, yeah.
And then, like, shit goes real weird later. So that's the part where I'm interested in hearing what you think.
Yeah. Well,
Don't spoil Midnight Meat Train in chat, please.
NL, we need a Catacomb Kids Let's Play. Thank you very much for the subscription. I'll think about it.
I got you covered. Come on down my way.
I'll pencil in Midnight Meat Train right after I pick up Lost Planet 2 on
You
the
can just play
Xbox
Demon's Crest. I
360.
told you how to get out of this whole thing.
And I'll play Demon's Crest, and we'll start speedrunning Karnov together, so we can go to AGDQ.
Oh, that would be sweet, actually. I would play it if you played it.
And then what else is there? I gotta start
That's all of it.
dipping my Ruffles chips in cottage cheese.
I mean, every now and then I suggest, like, a weird indie game for you to play. Like, the Aurora Wager. I think you'd like that. It's a game about racing hot air balloons to the North Pole. It's a
Okay.
first-person game. It's actually like a simulation.
That sounds pretty cool, actually. That sounds like the kind of thing I might be able to get into.
It's slightly roguelike as well, because there's like different winds that pull you in different directions. You gotta land on all these little islands to upgrade your air balloon.
Yeah, okay.
So I think you'd maybe be into it. The developers said that they want to maybe put a little more effort into it, because it's not entirely done, but what's there is pretty cool.
I'm going to ask you a question. I just want you to answer it honestly.
Yeah.
What is the current release platform of the Aurora wager?
PC?
I mean, like, distribution.
What? Oh, it's just a free game.
Is it on Itch.io? Game Jolt?
Don't remember where I found it, actually. It might have been Itch.io.
All right.
That's a no for you then, right?
Sometimes. Not to hate on Itch.io as a platform, but I feel more comfortable getting something from Steam, you know? It's like the difference between eating at, like, a chain restaurant and, like, a dirty-looking, like, mom-and-pop place. They might have fantastic food at the mom-and-pop place, but you're pretty confident that you're not going to get, like, salmonella from the Subway. It has happened, I'm sure.
I don't think you're going to get salmonella from Itch.io. There is, like, that game about spanking and that other one about sucking dick, so I don't know if you're into those, but stay away from those.
What if I accidentally get one, though, and I'm like, oh, no!
No, I'll just give you the link. You don't even have to go to the site. You can go directly to the page of the game I'm talking about.
I don't know. It sounds like an awful lot of work.
I'll link it to you on Steam.
That's even worse.
I don't think I can actually do what I just said, but I could try.
You could probably through the Steam browser somehow, but I'd rather you didn't because I played Medieval Engineers for like I don't know, like 20 minutes today, and the tutorial for the game doesn't exist. There's like a video tutorial,
right?
And it booted up in the Steam browser, and it just made everything on my computer run at like a quarter speed. And I was like, oh.
Oh, look, Butterbean. Fuck off.
Motherfucker has Guppy, Mom's Knife, Black Lotus, Butterbean shows up once, and it's an international incident.
It's not really a problem, I'm just saying.
I got nothing on this run!
Really, that's unfortunate, because I have all the things.
I'm still trucking here, but this is a flat-out live to the chest and hope to get carried kind of run.
I got Death's Touch also to go on my Mom's Knife, so I'm one-shotting everything.
Absolute nonsense.
And I have full health.
Did NL just look for the secret room with the blue map? Yo, I was distracted by trying to figure out how so many people actually have reverence for X3. I got other things on the dome right now.
I can't wait to see the comments on this one. I'm gonna get so much hate.
It's alright, you're not getting hate, your character's getting hate.
Yeah. It's still me underneath.
You wear the costume too long, you become the costume.
Yeah, it's the mask that quite often begins to eat into your face.
Something like that, yeah.
Rhodey Walker once said.
Wait, people think X3 is good? I know, man! Next you'll be telling me people actually have some reverence for, like, Nacho Libre.
That move is terrible.
Nacho Libre is real bad.
Unironically unfunny. Just terrible.
I like Jack Black more than the average person. I have no Jack Black cynicism. When he goes like this, and I like it, all right? Like, I can get down with that. But Nacho Libre is just like, that's not very good.
It's not even really him.
Yo, dog, Bill Murray's supposedly a cool guy. He's still in Garfield as well, you know? He can be in bad movies and be a...
I know, I just mean, like, it doesn't seem like him underneath.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
He didn't bring any of the traits that make him Jack Black. It's just like some guy. Like a body snatchers thing.
This is the perfect description of Nacho Libre. It was from chat. I've lost the username, though. My dad likes Nacho Libre. That's just, it's the comment that really sums it all up.
Dads love it.
No offense, dads, but yeah. Dads love it. Nacho Libre. Alright, this is going to be a close run.
Not mine.
Yeah. That's good. I'm happy for you that you got a good eat and run out of it.
Thanks. It feels gratifying occasionally to just beat the shit out of this game.
Yeah, no, I'm aware.
I think you've done it a couple of times now.
Even more so than vanilla, I really do feel like if you just live long enough in Rebirth, I mean, by definition this is true, but if you live long enough on a Rebirth run, you can't lose. Like, you're gonna get the thing you need to carry you. It might be close, but given
by definition, that is true.
Given a certain baseline level of skill, though.
Oh my god, the mark. Come on.
Why isn't NL using Book of Belial?
What is
Because
this?
books are for nerds, and I don't need to have a book to know how to kill ghosts.
Do you remember what mysterious paper does?
It was tied into the
metagame.
Lost. Yeah.
All right. Well, I have
Sorry,
99 cents,
spoiler.
so whatever.
What does having 99 cents have to do with?
I was just gonna say the trinket I had gives me more money, so like it really
okay.
doesn't matter what trinket I take, whether it's that or this.
I understand.
I guess I'm doing a dark room run because I didn't really think very hard, and then I used the unknown again. So yeah, you guys are gonna be real sad about that, I guess.
What? Do you have the negative?
No, I just didn't go to the heart.
But it'll give you right, yeah. Yeah, that was the other thing about Undefined, is that if you want to do the chest, you have to just not use it on the womb, too.
Yeah, I really didn't think very hard about it. I'll get over it.
You don't have to not use it, but you should
probably.
Right,
I mean, I'm living proof.
Right, yeah, you're still kicking it here.
Let's see what kind of special rooms we can get into on the Sheol.
The later you get, because there's no item rooms, there's no shops, you have a little bit of a better chance of getting the error room.
We've gotten like 4 of them so far.
That's really good. You know, I'd say outside of the chest, I probably average like 1, even if I start with Undefined. So you're probably batting pretty nicely right now.
Funny, because I think I've only ever gotten 1 I Am Error room up until today. Ever. And I got like 200 hours of Rebirth.
I don't know how many I've gotten from pills either. It can't be more than like 3 or 4, honestly.
Starting to get the hang of this mom's knife. Maybe it's not such a bad item after all.
Yeah, maybe it's like objectively one of the top 5 items in the game.
Oh, I wouldn't start bringing objectivity into this.
I'm gonna bring objectivity into it.
It sounds like a fool's mate or whatever they say.
I don't think so. It's more of a scholar's mate.
Guy never came back, huh? Oh no, he came back at the last minute. I forget how the story ended.
I've gotten 2 in 50 hours. Well, look at this hotshot. Looks like somebody's got the secret to finding I Am Error rooms. Get 'em, boys!
He's wrong about mysterious paper. It actually has a ton of effects from various paper-based items. He's confusing it with missing poster, which only released... yeah, that's what I thought it was, too.
I thought they were the same thing.
That was easily suggestible there. Petrified poops. Maybe a little late for that.
Next you'll be telling me that Goathead doesn't actually block overhead damage. I actually love Spider-Man 3, not joking.
Get out.
That's sad for everybody, isn't it? Well, these are not the items I was looking for. I'll tell you that much straight up. Spider-Man 3 is like genuinely not good, so I mean, I hate saying that because you can like whatever you want to like.
Can't like that.
But Spider-Man 3 is like, it's not you're not unredeemable as a person as a result of it, but
what a compliment.
I would implore you to reconsider.
He's gonna implore you to reconsider, whoever said that. Just think really hard about it. Take a few nights, run it through your mind. See if maybe we could all come out as a slightly better world if you just reconsider.
Quite frankly, Spider-Man 3 was my favorite as well. No, you don't understand.
Here it comes.
With X-Men, you have a choice. There are multiple X-Men movies that I would... anything but X3 is your favorite, I think you can make a good case for it. For Spider-Man, it's Spider-Man 2. There's no getting around it. Spider-Man 2 is the best Spider-Man.
I don't know. It depends if you really like Peter Parker on that flagpole and Spider-Man 1. That was a pretty exciting scene, right?
Spider-Man 2 is the best Spider-Man.
You want to know the origin story of Spider-Man, maybe you'd rather watch 1.
Spider-Man 1 is the second best Spider-Man.
Uncle
without
Ben.
a doubt. Without a doubt.
You're forgetting about Uncle Ben.
I'm not forgetting about Uncle Ben.
It's a sad story.
Of
The
course
wrestling
it is, yeah.
mask, there's all kinds of things in his past that he doesn't want to talk about.
Yeah, the wrestling mask. I remember.
He used to be a wrestler. That's before he got bit by that spider.
Spider-Man 3 is the best Spider-Man. Don't fuck with me, chat. Spider-Man 1 is the best. I'll allow it, even though I don't want to. I'll allow it. Because, you know, at least you're not as wrong as you could be.
We should do this game with the Alien series, too. That's always fun.
We agree, I think, on that one.
The real question and the real wild card is, where does Resurrection fall?
Resurrection is the worst.
But some people hate 3, though, so it can sometimes be on parallel ground with 3. No?
I don't know about that one. I think...
3's pretty bad, though.
I don't know. Some people like 3. It's been a while.
So it's 2, then 1, then 3, then 4.
Well, you know, I don't really care which of the Alien films is your favorite as long as it's one of the first 2. I don't care at all. But if we're going to get into a discussion about it, you know, it helps if you're at least on the right page.
And not a missing page.
Exactly. Doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it really does suck. Oh, hey, Fox.
NL, pick a derisive. Do you mean divisive? I'm not sure. Maybe you mean derisive. Those films were particularly rude. But, like The Matrix. Pick a film series like The Matrix. It's not even close. The Matrix 1 is the best Matrix film. Like, without it, there's not even a debate.
Yeah, who's debating that?
The only debate you can have is which one is the worst.
3, right? Because it was more long-winded.
I think 3 is the worst, but some people do dislike 2. Like, a lot, but I kind of am okay with 2 just for being, like, the cool action side of the Matrix. 3 is where it gets, like, hey, have you ever thought that maybe we just live in a computer-simulated environment and everything we do? And I'm like, oh, fuck off.
That's the whole premise of the whole series.
Yeah, but it's like, they go real deep with the messianic kind of nonsense that I don't care about at all.
Can you imagine if the agent